down the scaling power of the Victor. Both teams really opting into that scaling. So I'm curious if it's going to be this Tristana by Let's Do Vanal, who probably has the most range of all the champions drafted here. My eyes are on them to get it done, especially as we look earlier in the game. Tristana's going to have to do that.
So you say it's the Tristana, I say it's the Sejuani Ornn that's going to be kind of that deciding factor. That massive front line is going to be so hard for Team A to get around. Again, I think we're just going to see a lot of bouncing back. It does look like PTP is coming out on the bad side of some of these trades. They're just getting their health bar chipped away. We do have Karthus coming in right now. Rakan got a nice engage, good double knockup, means that it's going to be a slow disengage from the side of PTP. Karthus dropping that wall does not actually make a fine target. However, we are seeing first blood for the Sejuani in the top lane. Karthus being brought
oh, no way.
And that is going to be a dead Braum from the auto attack by Sivir. Ignite does come on to Karthus, allowing him to make it a 1-for-1. So that is very well played. We are already seeing a 1-2 spread on this kill board. This plays good zoning by Tedu is able to keep them off of this wave. Just kind of farming themselves up, and we do see right now PTP has moved in onto this Ocean Drake, and they have started it up.
Yeah, meanwhile, it's going to be a run on the bot lane. Oh, Jaffe!
Oh, no, the ultimate is out. That is the grand challenge, and that is going to be a kill for Jaffe. Too many vitals on that Ornn means that his massive amount of armor and HP is actually a detriment. They're taking those Krugs and causing that, so Crow going up to protect his laner. Smart play. We do see Rift Herald coming up here in the next couple of seconds, which means that it... Ooh, nice engage over here, trying to keep Gandorf from taking those Raptors, which are unreasonably priced, in all honesty. You get way too much gold for them and getting brought exceptionally low by the Rakan. The ultimate's going to come out with a Q from Sivir, means that is going to be a dead boar. That is going to be absolutely terrible right here. This engage, good block by Sundra, using the Braum shield in order to destroy the ultimate. That is very well done, able to protect the Victor at the very least.
Fighting over this dragon control, I don't think that PTP are going to have the health bars for it. Charm over the wall. That is chunk Vanal.
That is a very big chunk onto Vanal. We have Rare Adam going over the wall, managing to pick up to the 20. The Wall of Pain picks up 3, blocking them in place, meaning they have nowhere to go. The movement speed is just too much. Esports is going in. Ult in with the RE, manages to finally pick up that Braum, but he's just so tanky. It took them quite a while, and unfortunately that means there's plenty of time for Sejuani to get those auto attacks off, lock them in with the permafrost. ODH in the meantime, just picking things up with the laser beams, taking things out. We got Rare Adam going. Golden trying to stay alive. Not going to be able to survive as we see Tristana getting the reset, jumping over the wall once again, jumping onto MXL, getting the auto attacks off, trying to get the final bit of damage with that bomb. Enough though.
Mana very early in the fight, and Braum does a great job soaking so much damage and peeling the Victor and the Tristana so well that there's not abilities, but Rare Adam.
Nope, he's going back in. The Charm is available once again, going quite hard in on that, trying to stop this Dragon take. It's brought really low already. We are getting the permafrost and the spikes coming out. That is going to be really, really tight. Rakan is going to steal that Dragon, and that is going to go over to the side of but unfortunately, it's going to cost them a couple of members. We do see that the Sejuani was taken out, as so was Sundra, and that is going to be Proteus taken out as well. We do see a couple of return kills in regards to that, so that ended up going perfectly well. Oh, no, XL, which is too much. Tristana finding that kill. That was too easy. Push only. The lack of a TP, though, means that they have not been available for a lot of these fights and have just been trying to survive in lane. Jaffe, in the meantime, has made it very easy for them to do what they want to do. Look at this. We got the ult coming down right now to Tata's being brought so low. That one vital proc. That's all Jaffe needs to get the kill.
In that top side. Now, with the
PTP wants revenge. They're going in on this Fiora hard, but we see Jaffe putting on the fancy feet, jumping all around. We got a TP coming out as Ari is coming to join this fight. She's going to be looking for an engage. We got Victor right now looking to try and stop that. Rakan has joined as well. Sorry, looks like we got another TP coming in as well. That is going to be kind of spicy coming out right here. We do see a lot of knockups coming out. Looks like we got Ari trying to find that engage, just can't quite get the damage off. The magic ball's just not quite doing enough. Pro DH being brought so low.
Effective now that every TP in the game that could possibly appear, except for the Pro DH, has been spent.
It's going to be a question of whether or not they do that. However, we do have Rift Herald coming up as well, so we could be looking for that. We do have an engage right now. XT being brought very low. They're going to be hit by the lasers being coming out of Victor. That is going to be a nice engage. Concussive blows as well as the Glacial Fissure means that it's going to be a nice disengage right here. But look at this. Karthus is still alive, bringing everyone down. Means that they're going to get a double kill as we just see the Requiem for their dreams be brought to a conclusion, and unfortunately PTP getting absolutely shredded. Tata's trying to find something out of this, going golden, trying to stay alive on this side, but it's just basically deja vu in the opposite direction as Orn is brought down.
For the Orn to get there, but Jaffe's still walking up. Now we're going to see Jaffe start to move towards the Drake, so we are probably going to end up with a good old-fashioned 5v5. I would like to see both teams move towards that mid lane and start getting pressure, and it's Jaffe that's going to arrive onto that wave first, and that vision control is going to be big, but Sundara taking a lot of damage.
We see PTP getting forced into the jungle. They're trying to run away, but unfortunately that just pushes them right into Jaffe, who puts the grand challenge onto Braum, which means it's going to be a nice bit of a healing bubble right there. As you can see, Team A is just pelting out so much damage. The Glacial Prison is going to find poor old Fiora, but that is not going to be enough. Rare Adam is going to take down Tatas, and that is going to be a double kill going on to Karthus once again.
And Team A, and as they just get more vision control, allow Jaffe to split push. PTP are going to bring more members to the top side of the map, but they're quickly going to encounter some resistance. Sundara finding some vision.
Trying to find some vision. We do see Tadias, he is able to get hit multiple times by all of those vitals. Fiora just dancing around him, does manage to get the healing bubble off, which means that they're going to be perfectly fine. Ganondorf is trying to find a angle, but unfortunately it's not going to be anything they can do. We just see the ultimate drop from Karthus. Doesn't quite do enough to get themselves another kill, but it's enough to just force them off of these towers.
Yeah, we're seeing why Karthus was picked so much in Proving Grounds this time around. The Karthus ultimate does so much damage. Gandorf's, though, not long for this world.
No, he's not. Going to get knocked up right there. Fiora's just going to dive in, get that nice bit of damage off, get the kill. That is going to be Tristana now trying to find the target. Jaffe looking for that engage, looking to get onto those vitals. Finally able to do it, but has to dive under tower. They're going to take a tower shot, but it's not going to be enough.
Yeah, it's really tough at this point. I think it's going to come down to the Tristana having to make a hero play. Somehow the 3 tanks being able to keep the Tristana alive, but I don't know how you can peel for Tristana through cards at this point. Sundara at risk of getting cut out now.
Oh, look at that Dark is getting cut out. That is going to be burst down, completely shut down, going over to Victor, getting a lot of damage off from those laser beams in addition to the permafrost. That is a nice combination. Team A is looking at a pretty good position to take anytime they want.
Overall, though, big shutdown off of that Ahri going on to Victor is a sign of life for PTP as they look towards Jaffe. This is going to be tough.
But unfortunately, Sundra doesn't have a sign of life at all, so he gets taken down almost immediately.
Oh, no!
Tristana ult saves Jaffe, knocking him over the wall. Frost, but unfortunately not able to get enough hits on there to get either one of them off. We are seeing now there are literally no inhibitor turrets on one side of PTP. We see that Sejuani's going to get caught out, knocked up. Call of the Forge God's going to come out, but unfortunately it's only going to find one target. We are going to see Proteage take XT down, which is going to be used. Let's Veno looking for the reset, dives in way too deep, landing inside of the Karthus W, means that they're just going to get completely shredded by all of that death damage. Like, the death magic is just too much for them to handle, and then we're going to be seeing this final inhibitor. It's just kind of like, it's taking damage from these 2 cannon minions that are Baron buffs. There's nothing that PTP could do to contest this as Jaffe goes in, has a field day, whacking everybody, hitting all those vital points, just getting so much damage off in so little time. That is 3 inhibitors down. Baron buffs are still in play, and this is just kind of the death knell for PTP.
Yeah, it's really hard for them to defend at this point. They don't have any cooldowns on their side except for a couple flashes. Vayno jumping deep into the Karthus passive is not gonna get it done. It's gonna get you killed really fast, actually, as all the members of Team A were able to turn and just delete the Tristana instantly. And Vayno is really the one that has that damage out.
Are you getting a little bit too spicy for your own britches? We do see the nice riposte to block some of that damage. The permafrost does end up going away. Requiem comes out. Look at that final proc as they go in off of that Requiem damage. Tatas is trying to stay alive as well, but is not quite able to. Sejuani just has to run away, and unfortunately, Fiora is just living under these turrets, basically trying to dive the fountain at this point. Look at that. There is nothing they can do to stop this Fiora. She's just dancing around them. All of that water walking, triple knockups coming out right there. We're finally starting to see some damage come out, but so many resistances from this dragon. The parry block to stun. The riposte finds the target. We've got the redemption coming out once again. I swear these teams are trying to make me lose my voice in game 1. They're getting so close to it as the fight is once again continuing. Rakan diving in on there. The Nexus is exploding. exposed. There is nothing PTP can do. They are putting up one final fight, finding whatever they can. XT taking down Ganondorf. Let's do Vandal manages to take down XT, but that is going to be a double kill for the Karthus before the final explosion. And what an exciting end to Game 1 of Friend or Foe Series Season 6. Yeah, we do see the Galio coming through. So I'm actually a little confused by the Wet Team's comp, just because I look at it, I don't instantly know what is going where, because you could see a Galio support, you could see an Amumu support, I guess you could see a Mordekaiser support too?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of flexibility on Wet. We do see that with the Braum locked in, we do get a better idea. The Pantheon, I mean, it wouldn't be so great with the Aphelios in the bottom side, but there was ever the possibility that that could have happened. Sejuani support actually did also see some play in the LCK this season too, so we can't discount that as well. But yeah, and it looks like junglers are going to trade crabs. It looks like Bo is not content to let Bacon Pancakes have a moment's peace.
Nope.
Might try and stop the back, maybe even a dive as we get TP.
Dive at a TP coming out. Fish Magish going in. They are going to be able to pick up the first blood on this Mordekaiser, but Boo Explode is going to be giving up his life, and that is going to be Bacon Pancakes picking up that kill.
So if you go for that Eclipse, just know that I'm already ready for it. And I think that's a really interesting show to Fish Magish on this Pantheon here, saying, hey, if you're going to try and, get into this trading war with me as Bo Explored comes in.
Yep, Bo is already looking for that re-engage onto this Mordekaiser. Bacon Pancakes going into the death realm with Fish Magish, managing to try and do enough damage here. They are going to be able to pick up that kill. They are going to have the extra stats. Galio's coming in for the double knockup. Nice bit of engage, just countering that gank from the Sejuani, and we have so much going on in this top lane. Once Week joining as well. Bot lane's using their spells so defensively, making sure they're able to protect each other. And again, this dragon being ignored, and we're seeing a Hextech Drake being brought back up. We do see Galio getting knocked back into the stun of Talia. There's a lot of damage coming out. The Permafrost able to find it. We do see Fish Magish able to find their target. Braum is stunned under tower, meaning he takes a bunch of damage from that, but that is going to be another kill going over to the side of Team Wet. This is now 4-2 game.
Yeah, overall, I mean, I feel like in the trees, to their credit, they're not going to take this line down. Boxwood's back down here again.
Yep. He is looking for that engage, looking for that target, but we know that the Glacial Prison is on cooldown, but so is Amumu's ultimate, so there's going to be no root. Black Venom is just getting absolutely shredded by the Severum right there. Those Chakrams doing so much damage.
The cleanse, it's not an exceptionally long cooldown. You got the cleanse, now it's a matter of whether you can come back while that's still an issue and try and burn that flash, as we see a dive on the bot side.
Already looking for that dive. We have Sejuani diving in on top of the Braum. Glacial Push is going to come out. It's going to find the Ashe, knocking up right there. We have a TP coming out, as well as we are seeing the Mordekaiser coming in to join this fight. That is going to be a double kill. Kenny Hammerspike manages to take down Turtle of Doom. Black Venom going down to Kenny Hammerspike as well. And unfortunately, look at that damage that the Bacon is able to soak up.
I say coming into this game, Aphelios been around for a while. He's like, hey, I left the most broken champion in the game open. Feel free to pick it, as we see the Q.
The Q coming out from Black Venom, looking for that gauge, thinking the Aphelios is alone, but in fact they are not. He Who Slaps has already come in to rejoin. The Glacial Prison is going to find the Amumu. The damage coming out from the flail, that extra health on the Amumu is just more of a death sentence for him. To stand united as He Who Slaps jumps onto Kenny Hammers by giving him those extra abilities. We see that Turtle is just trying to find some target, but look at this. We've got the dropped Rift Herald in the mid lane, means that Team Wet is able to get a nice bit of damage, taking down the mid turret, getting 3/4 of the health gone on the second tier mid turret, and Bo Explode continuing this engage on the bot lane. They get the freeze. Turtle of Doom is going to be taken down as the Permafrost holds them in place. Kenny Hammerspike able to pick that up. Beautifully played tower dive, and once again we're seeing a Death Realm brought out. Fish is taking on a low health Mordekaiser. Not necessarily something you want to be doing as a Pantheon though. Oh, but he does manage to find the kill. That is beautifully done. Mordekaiser getting taken down, and that is going to
which is excellent, of course, going against the massive amount of armor he finds himself against on the likes of the Mordekaiser. But the sheer amount of... Oh, here we go.
Glacial Prison's going to find Bacon Pancakes as they're going to be taken down. They're going to be a double stun coming out as well. We do not see the Death Realm brought out quite yet as Bacon is getting brought, except though he's going to choose to hold on to it, and he's going to go down. That is going to be a shutdown going into the pocket of He Who Slops, though. Not necessarily the target you want. Once Week is also going to get caught out, and he's going to get taken down by Kenny Hammerspike. This is going to be a great Baron call on the side of In the Trees, and those picks are going to be really, really painful for Wet in the long run into this Friend or Foe series.
And, as we see the flash put out on the bot side.
Nice dash in. Glacial Prison going to go a little bit wide. Black Venom getting brought exceptionally low. But look at this. This tower, the great use of trading tower aggro right there. Look at that. Black Venom just getting the nice bit of damage off. The Calibrum auto attack, extended auto range is just, it's so gross.
To breeze. And Fishfish McGish is
to hang back.
Yeah, he could be in the position to dive him.
Yeah, if he wanted to dive him, he totally could. Basically, at this point, it's just the Baron-empowered cannon minion that he's worried about. Look at this, just blocking so much of the damage. The Death Realm does come out. Bacon Pancake's fighting him in the place where he wants to be fighting him. But unfortunately, there's just not enough damage on his side. Not quite enough survivability. He's getting brought exceptionally low. We do see the Galio coming in, trying to save his ally. Not quite able to, jumping in onto Fishfish, looking for that engage. The taunt caused him to be just a little bit slow. Fishfish with a good jump in taunt. Black Venom looking for the engage on the Q, and unfortunately that is going to be a dead Pantheon. Shutdown going over to Charu.
Bacon Pancakes, if he gets up in time for this dragon, which it looks like he will, could TP into it, but we got a fanatic
Turtle, don't do it.
He clearly can smell, but I don't know if his he's gonna. No.
He walked up too far. He's gonna get jumped on immediately. The Ronnie just absolutely sees him. Kenny Hammerspike picking up that kill. Oh man, just needed to wait a couple more seconds and back to basically even. Or very, very close to, but you can already see here in the trees, it's just like, no, we're not going to give you that opportunity. We're going to go in this, dash in, Glacial Prison coming out, Turtle Doom having to flash over the Talia wall, which is very well placed, and unfortunately that is going to mean that the rest of the team gets trying to engage on this as wet. We do see that Wukong not quite able to get the right knockouts. Black Venom getting flashed on, dropping the ult on the Boguexplode. The Boguexplode's taking tower damage. Tower damage doesn't do anything, unfortunately. Kenny Hammerspike is just going to jump in onto Black Venom, getting the shots off, getting the triple kill. We see the Grand Skyfall coming out as Pantheon just gets absolutely devastating. We see Bacon Pancakes in the background going into the Death Realm, trying to take this one out. Does manage to pick up a down gold, but unfortunately has 4 members in the trees waiting for him when he comes out, and that is going to be game as we see the final push coming out from in the trees.
Yep, and you have to imagine that Bacon Pancakes shouting worth in all chat gets that $1,000, 1,000 gold shutdown as he heads to the Death Realm rich, but it's going to be in the trees who leaves richer with the win in the first day of Friend or Foe Season 6.
That is...
But anyway, now that we finished the strap, the Zed is locked in. That's very interesting. They do kind of need that physical damage threat from that last pick on RLS, since they do have the Seraphine, they have the Mordekaiser. Volibear is kind of physical damage, but it's honestly more hybrid, and you're not really counting on Volibear for that sustained physical damage. So Zed gives them a little bit of a different dimension. I'm kind of worried about the overall front-to-back damage from RLS, but I guess they're just going to leverage the Seraphine sustain and the Janna instead. So rather than like DPSing the enemy frontline, their frontline is just not gonna die, and then they're gonna kind of walk into Team Wash, and that seems okay. But it's also not really the strongest early game center spell. It will hold that thought. Build a pony. Ignite goes down. Kaori kiting back towards the rapid kill. A great shadow juke, but Gonix is awaiting first blood. Goes over the side of Wash, and they're going to build up a comfortable gold lead. Going all the way from that one, and no kills go down, but this wave is in a horrible spot for Tef. He's not going to be able to, they won't be able to reset this wave. And Tef, they're just going to have to chill over here and get zoned up. That's so sad. Oh, gosh.
I think we're going to turn the gank here with the Volibear. Boom, blast.
Turn gank, cleanse blown instantly, but Llama goes down to the Ignite. Kaori holding that. Great distract to only by a longsword. Llama in some danger here. War Leader, he's out for blood. We'll find out what happens later as PJ Salt is fighting in Death Realm, doesn't have access to the ultimates. Kiting back out of the tower, Anti looking for the kill, secures it, but meanwhile on the bottom side of the map.
Strategically, talking about the replay, we saw that the dragon went down. I think there's going to be a tiny gank for him from War Leader. They're really pushed up.
They don't know. Ooh, this is maybe a good setup. And Silver Spell Shield doesn't go off on anything. Built Pony level 4, no access to the ultimate. And Erebus is going to go down to Tef. They secure a kill for themselves. That's slightly upset me that even though Batman has billions of dollars at his disposal, he thought the best way to use his money was to build himself a militarized mechanical suit. And then, oh, did we just see this? No, this is a different gank. Okay, War Leader is here for the counter gank and is fighting. And PJ Salt is super low, has to kite out, and all the health bars are just too low. RLS secures 2 more kills on the top side of the map. They have the numbers advantage. Kaori, she gets there first. Neither flash getting blown by either mid laner, which is quite shocking. And we're just not fighting everywhere, Brendan.
This is actually a pretty good macro. I mean, it looks like that they're just chaos and there's like a old Taz game, but as you see, there's multiple people going top lane, so the mid lane felt like he could fight the mid laner, and the bot lane felt like they could fight as well. Of course, knowing what the junglers is pretty good when it comes to battling, especially.
Yeah, you don't want to battle without knowledge. Knowledge is power. And Pure Llama is going to flash away. War Leader looking for the kill. Kaori converts, but the health bars are super low. Godx Anime looking for revenge. Revengeance, you might say, and doesn't have the dragon form available though.
Same synergy.
But yeah. Oh, Llama here. So I think with these fights, Wash really needs to get here early and set up. If they can get that laser poke from Victor and Shyvana, they get that boomerang poke from Sivir pre-fight, that's going to help them a lot. Sure, Seraphine has the sustain, but if they can kind of deter the engage by controlling the choke points. I know Joshi loves choke points, so we should talk about the choke points. Victor and Sivir, they can stop them from moving in, and that's kind of what they're doing now, but RLS has already made it into the river. They're looking for the fight here. Seraphine, what? Steals Mountain Drink! I didn't even know damage objectives. Build the pony is going to go down, and it looks like Wash fighting for their lives. Erebus is going to have to limp away with Godx Anime, and Llama also goes down.
And Bill roaming up to this top lane, hopefully to get a battle if he can see one.
Yeah, I do know you love battling Fang over Fang. And PJ Salt, speaking of battling, maybe trying to avoid a battle of his own, but Kaori, she finds the damage, huge lethal burst, and with the just teleports to safety. That was a pretty clean kill, and with that numbers advantage, they are going to fight for the Rift Herald, but with the dual lane rotating up by RLS, there is maybe a kill here going down in mid. War Leader trying to peel for his team. Llama exiting to safety, but Godx Anime is looking for kills, and doesn't quite find it. Escape is just escaping, as they say, and Build a Pony is going to go down instead. I thought this was going to be a Wash favorite fight because they end up starting it, but there's just not quite enough damage to find that conversion through the double. Yeah, right. Like it's kind of a big part of the game, but it also gets summoned from like the Void. You know, like is gender real in the Void? Like, does Vel'Koz have gender? I feel like Vel'Koz is gender neutral, for example, but we're gonna have to hold that thought as War Leader's jumping in the entire enemy team squishes Build a Pony like a tiny bug.
Wash is a new team who themselves have not practiced much. Of course, PJ Salt, Godx Anime, and is his name Erebus now? I have no idea what ball.
It's Erebus. It's the Egyptian
Erebus?
god of death. I think it's Erebus.
That's huge compensation for someone that's bald, don't you think?
Yeah, kind of weird, but anyway, Godx Anime looking for some trade kills here, but I don't think it's gonna find any. Kaori, she gets huge, and she gets a kill. Oh my god, Kaori finished that off with Ignite. FFS near you anytime soon.
You hate to see it, man. I was really hoping me and Joshi could get along.
That would be the Mythic Championship team for Season 7.
I think it's a good play.
But
We're gonna see another battle.
Godx Anime and PJ Salt, they're melee. They're battling another melee. And Anti is 1v2. Wait, no, he's 1v1 because it's the Shadow Realm, and I can't see the colorblind, and he gets the kill. And they're gonna find PJ, but PJ ulting away, flashing away. That's not how you want to have to use those abilities as Olaf, but PJ Salt beating up these buildings. PJ Salt
To try to stop
Can he do it? He can find escape. He's beating him up. That's the
Can we get a kill? Can we get a battle?
Kill him! Get him! PJ Salt! Yes, these are all.
No, it's lost. It's lost. It's over, dude. Oh, we're seeing it again, taking him into his dungeon, battling Pure Llama. Ulti. Does he kill him? Oh, flash.
He's cutting out, but the stopwatch.
Oh my god,
Godx Anime 100% kill participation. I do know
that is accurate. Yeah, that is accurate. And Jeff won against the car. Like, he just, if you actually know the story, he just was like, he got hit by this car and he's like, all right, I'm just gonna go battle with my friends. So let's do a scrim. I gotta make this
crazy.
scrim.
Yeah, he just got up and walked away.
I personally don't know if I can get full force sent flying by. Oh, we're gonna see a battle here. We're just a dive. Seraphine ulti misses.
Kaori teleports in. Anti. Hey, he's.
It's a 1v4 this time.
He gets 1v4'd after coming out, but once again.
Each time.
Tefnus doesn't take damage. Look at this. Look. They just use this escape shields Tef, and then they press the W button, and then they get all their health back. How is this allowed? That's crazy.
Each time Anti is the last girl at the bar at the night. You know? You're trying to go for these pretty people like Tef on the Seraphine. Oh, we're gonna see a battle here. Okay, Kaori's ulti.
The physical damage by Cowrie, she's beaten up, she's teleporting around.
Cowrie!
She's everywhere. The double kill. They battle.
Yeah, this is unfortunate. Like, this is a slow chokehold by RLS. Actually, I mean, we've been joking a lot, but this is good macro. They did the save option. They backed for this bear. They backed for this dragon, just to battle again. And we're gonna see Villapony walk in here, 1v5, engaging on nobody. I've decided to shotcast. Shyvana's jumping in. What is happening? Okay, wait, this fight is actually looking good for Watch. They got 0 kills. Oh, they got 1. There we go.
All right, if they weren't down 10,000 gold and Dragon Soul, that's actually a winning fight setup, but unfortunately that is not the game they were playing right now. Llama is going to try and escape with his life, but he isn't. It's golden. Goes golden.
Punished. Oh, that's unfortunate.
And the bear gets the kill, and War Leader, this merry band of warriors, is going to find the Nexus, explode it, and Ari just ults on your face and matches Foxfire.
Clovis, I actually have a secret tech. I think this Ari is going support, actually.
You think it's support Ari? It could be. I mean,
think this Ari is going support. When I was doing some like research to drafting in Cloud9, I think that the CEO of Bard did play Ari support, but it could be mistaken here.
Okay.
That's my guess. That's my guess. That if I'm wrong, well, I'm never wrong.
I mean, it kind of, but there is a world where AWE just wins all their lanes and runs away with the game. But overall, I think C9 is a very cohesive draft plan.
I'm gonna see a tiny gank here. Oh, I think Vane's dead here. Oh, really good. Okay, decent gank right here. And the thing about a Vayne Vigard lane in general is it's very self-explanatory. Actually, I think we're gonna get a fight here. We're battling for this move off.
Okay, we're getting a fight. Frownin is going down, and AWE Total Trash picks up the kill. Blue buff is going to be picked up by the side of AWE and anything. It's just the prio on the map that's too insane. The prio.
Yeah, there's a lot of prio. Oh, we're going to see a engage here by Miss Yu. Ari may be dead here.
Oh, a flash attempt trying to get to safety, but there's just back to the tower isn't the way. There's too many people in between you and the goal. It hasn't gotten a kill, but it doesn't need to. You just keep shoving Jawa to the tower and beating him up. Okay, we've got some battling. But you know, you're fighting over gold and experience. And if you're getting a gold advantage, you don't need to get kills. Killing is just a vehicle for killing.
Are we battling here?
Oh, wait, a battle.
Setting
Looks
up
like
for the
Gonza
gang?
is here, but we have Mordecai's roll. Can we get the turn? You need to use the ultimate. Okay, it's on to Gonza, and sick pull. Biggest Deke is going in, but the tower is going to keep Gonza safe. Huge damage, but Jawa is here. Throws out the Ram Ranch, finds the knockup, combo to the charm. Gonza is 1 HP. They get a kill back. They need that. That's huge for C9, and they finally have a power point on the map to play for, but at what cost? They're going to lose the Cloud Dragon. Yeah, there's the aliens, I think.
Every single time this top lane we see the claw just coming after this Orin, and they're bobbing and weaving pretty good here. Okay, tiny. I think he's dead here actually.
Oh, he's bobbing, he's weaving. Okay, there isn't much bobbing and weaving, and the point and click Syndra ultimate deletes Gonza, and he is Gonzo.
Right? Or am I trolling? Hold on, let me look this up. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna be really sad actually.
I'm pretty sure they're real. I mean,
yeah, they are.
Just been gaslit, you know.
Wait, are Garbanzo beans even from Dragon Ball? I think they are. Hold on.
Yeah, they were invented by Dragon Ball Z, right?
No, they're a real food. You mean they're just a chickpea? No, it's a senzu bean. Oh, I am trolling, dude. Oh no. We're gonna see. Oh crap.
We're gonna go on to Jawa. Jawa going down. Did you know that Mordekaiser just needs Death King?
I didn't actually. Where did
it's
you?
It's kind of crazy. Yeah, so Mord needs Death, and then Kaiser needs King.
In what language?
I think it's German.
Oh,
but
okay.
Mord, I think, is the Latin word. So I'm not actually.
Oh, nice flashback is here!
You were right, Brendan. They just needed to battle, and they need to battle hard. He finally gets the battle that he needs. With the solo bolo against Mordekaiser. Doesn't even have a completed mythic item, but Music Boy in some danger. Looks like the speakers are turned off, and the CEO of Bard is going to have to watch his employees die defending the middle tower. Oh,
when in doubt, you battle it out.
Oh, okay.
CEO
Bard is trying to escape. Jawa is not able to find anything, and it's just one at a time. C9, they're running in.
Went back to his bot lane role, where he built logs, to be honest. And we're gonna see some battling here. Okay, we're gonna get cage. We locked 2 in the cage. It's the prison system.
CO Bard is trying to avoid his first death, but he's unable to. Goes down to total trash. And Music Boy, he's playing his heart out.
We're battling top lane. Are we gonna get a
more
double
battling,
with the
more
biggest dingus? Q, okay.
And we see the Ornn ultimate goes through Big Naka, biggest Deacons. He's knocked up again. And Jawa fighting huge damage. The auto attacks are coming through.
Let's go!
Destroyed! He is 100% of his team's deaths. Look, they walked here anyway. They should have just gated to get there faster. They're already here.
Oh my god, is AWE learning about choke points?
Okay, choke points, choke points.
I'm gonna walk in, take this blue buff. Okay, oh, we're not gonna take the blue buff.
Alright. But C9, they're getting the flank. The flanker Z, flank over flank, and CEO Bard, he walks away, and they throw down the teleport. Jawa is here. Jawa is ready. They
Mordekaiser's in here yet.
An ultimate available, but yeah, without Biggest Deacons, maybe they can get control. They need to make something get started. The teleport flank is happening. Biggest Deacons on the way. Jawa, throw that ultimate guilty. He's done. Everyone's going down, and I think this might be the end of the game. AWE destroying C9. They find everyone. They find Gonzo. We're looking at mid-minions, and Gonzo's in the Shadow Realm. He's not looking at anything, and he's gonna go down. It's... Oh, wait, Music Boy is...
So be careful with this.
Wow, that's crazy.
You're gonna have to give your life to Koshi. Koshi, by the way,
because you were disrespected by your father?
No, and...
Anyway, WWE is pushing down middle lane. Gonza maybe taking the Hex get out of it. No, but maybe this is it. Jawa gets huge knockup. Music Boy is free hitting, but the Hextech Soul is proccing on everybody. The Mordekaiser Death Rub, he's ulting Jawa again. And I'm not sure if that even makes sense, but he gets his Ego 1v1, and I think that's the end of the game. CEO of Bard isn't going to be CEO of much anymore as, lives. Survivor.
Alright, that fight
on
was...
his Mega Yacht.
That fight was actually a wallet diff right there. I actually think AW should have lost that fight, but fortunately that Biggest Deacons, who is in fact the prison system, which